I think I might have gone from being the drone guy to being the microphone guy. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Big Bald Vlogs, and yes, I am back today with another microphone review. But I don't want you to think that it's going to be the theme of the channel. This channel might even have a theme. This is the review channel. This is the whatever I want to talk about channel. I know when it comes to doing all this YouTube stuff, you're supposed to stay consistent. But again, this channel was meant and set up to give you, some good deals and some cool tech that you can go and take a look at and maybe buy for yourself. But with that said, yeah, today I'm back doing another review of another microphone. I have plenty of other things I want to review. If you haven't seen it, I did a little short on this light here, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I still am looking for that best bang for your buck microphone deal, so you guys don't have to go out and spend $250, $350 on one of those Rode or DJI microphones. So today we're going to be taking a look at a deal that I found off of Amazon, and I kind of broke protocol because in the previous videos I've been looking for microphones that had their own charging case. They were sets, and they're around $35. This time we're going to be taking a look at a microphone that I found on Amazon from 7 Rhymes. It is the 7 Rhymes Riomic Lite. And I broke protocol on this one because it was a $40 microphone. And looking at the 7 Rhymes Riomic Pro, I mean, it had a lot of positive reviews. So I wanted to check out the light version and see if, this $40 microphone, because at the time that I purchased this, it was like a $60 microphone with like a $25 discount. So this $40 microphone, I want to see if that microphone can hold up to, your high-end microphones. And currently I'm using the last microphone that I did a review on. Can't remember the name. I think it was generically branded. But maybe we'll see if this microphone, the 7 Rhymes microphone, will dethrone my current selection or choice of microphones for my videos. So without getting into a lot of, long-winded talk, let's take a look at it. So first off, the 7 Rhymes Riomic Lite is a very nice looking microphone. It's a little bit bigger, comparing it to something like this. It's a little bit bigger, but it is a very nice looking microphone. It is well made. It gives you the feel of quality, the packaging, the way it was packaged, the box, the actual device itself has some weight to it. It gives you the feel of quality. And a lot of the microphones that I review are $30 or $40. And the reason that I like to go with the cheap microphones is because I had a decently priced microphone set and I was running around in Mexico and I lost it and I was pretty upset about it. So I didn't want to have that happen again. But for $40, I think, I wouldn't be too disappointed in losing this microphone. And hopefully it's going to give us, some decent quality sound because like I said, the reviews have been pretty good. So inside the box, you're going to get your standard equipment. You're going to get the 7 Rhymes microphone itself. This is the transmitter. You're going to get the 7 Rhymes receiver. This receiver has a little digital readout on it. Forgot the camera's on the side. This receiver has a little digital readout on it. Let's see if I can plug that in and let you see what that looks like. And that's going to give you a visual of where your volume is. And I think there's some other settings that you're going to be able to see. So yeah, you got your channel. You got your channel and you got your volume on there. So it's going to give you an indication as you're doing your video, like how loud is your microphone, what channel it's on. Not exactly sure why it would have a channel on it. I don't like the complicated microphones where you can go in and select, different channels, different volumes. I want to be able to plug and play and go. And this was one of the things that I kind of, almost got stirred away from this microphone for because it has, some different features that I really don't want to deal with, like volume. I don't want to accidentally go and turn the volume up or down and be like, oh, the sound's all blown out, or now the sound's too low. I want something that's going to run at a constant level that I know I'm going to be able to work with when I'm shooting. I'm running it right now. I'm just shooting to the phone and uploading from the phone and editing from the phone, and having something that has a lot of settings on it can really throw off a lot of good work that you put in. So while I don't like this, again, this got good reviews, so we're going to take a look at it. You're also going to get a microphone wind cover. You're going to get a USB dongle for using with your PC for podcasting. You're going to get a USB-C charger. You guys know if it ain't USB-C, I don't want it. And you're going to get, what else did I have? You're going to get, I think that was it. Actually, I think that's everything you want to get in the box. I thought I came with a pair of headphones because it actually has live audio monitoring with a 3.5 millimeter jack. I don't know where you're going to find one of those these days. I think that's a 3.5. Yeah, it looks like a 3.5. Don't know where you're going to find one of those one of these days, but if you don't have one, you probably definitely can get a dongle or some type of device that would adapt 3.5 to like USB-C or something like that, that will plug into this with your USB-C style headphones or your Lightning style headphones. Everybody's wearing earbuds these days, so like I said, where you're going to find a 3.5 monitor jack. But yeah, that's it. And in the box, you also get a decent set of instructions. These instructions are relatively nice. I'm going to say when it comes to instructions, I'm not a guy that usually reads instructions, but you know, on a lot of the Asian-made microphone sets that I'm picking up, the instructions, I mean, you almost have to translate them because the translation to English is a little bit broken, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to determine what they're actually telling you to do. But I had to get into that one because there's a feature on this that I'm not really sure how it works and why they would do it this way. Most microphone sets are bound by like Bluetooth, like a Bluetooth signal. You pair them up by putting into like pairing mode, and they would sync with each other, and there you go. This microphone set, for some reason, has this little IR sensor on it. It has one on the receiver. It also has one on the transmitter. And in the instructions, it says when you plug these in, you have to align them so that these sync together. And I'm not sure if that's for better transmission, because it looks like when I got this plugged in like this and I'm wearing this like this, these wouldn't actually see each other. So I'm only assuming that it's to pair these together and not for actual keeping them linked or synced together. But we're going to plug this in and see how this actually works and see whether or not this microphone dethrones the previous two microphones I've been bragging about on the channel for like the last couple of months. So with that said, the next portion of this video, I'm going to be swapping out the current microphone set that I got on, and we're going to be going to the 7 Rhymes Rio Lite microphone. All right. So right now, as you can see, I am not currently wearing this on the shirt, and that's because I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a test here before I did that. On one side, and I know this is probably going to be crazy because I'm actually watching the levels on the receiver bounce around, but I wanted to kind of show you that this microphone has a volume button on the side here, and that volume button is probably going to allow you to adjust the sensitivity of the microphone. There are some microphones that I have that I absolutely love that feature, because with a little microphone like this, you could actually take it and use it as a shotgun mic. You can put it on, like clip it to your cell phone on the top, turn up the volume and have it a little bit away from you, and it actually can be used as a shotgun mic, just letting it sit alone as a standalone microphone. Right now I'm getting about mid-level. Let me get some video going right now so I can kind of show you what is going on in the background here. Let's see, get this video going. So here's what I see on the receiver as I am talking. As you can see, the volume is bouncing around to show you that I am, being picked up and I can be heard. I'm going to adjust the volume and try to see if I turn this up, if I'm clipping, if I'm getting hit in the top. So I'm going to go up on the volume and see what happens. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I actually saw is that volume bar in the left side of the screen there on the receiver went up from like 1 to 3. So we're going to go back down. You can see that that's moving with the click on that. You're probably hearing that in the microphone right now. So let's go back to, I don't know, I think like mid-level. Looks like it's about 4 clicks before it hits the top. I'm going to put it right there because I think at this distance, that is the volume level that I was getting talking at a normal tone. So very cool that you can actually see what you're doing, so you know how your video is going to sound. If you're out in like loud conditions and that thing's clipping, you know that the sound's probably a little bit loud. You're going to turn that volume down. And if you're in quiet conditions and that thing's just bouncing off and hitting the top, you're going to turn the volume off. If the volume's too low, you're going to turn it up. I don't know. I'm confused right now. So if you need to, you can turn the volume down. If you need to turn it up, you can turn it up. Let's just paraphrase that and kind of get that over with. But as you can see, I've got a strong signal transmission. That's also pretty cool, even though I probably wouldn't be able to see it from a distance. It's going to tell you probably what your signal's like if you're walking away. I believe this thing said it had like 650, I don't know if it said meter or range or foot range. You have the amount of battery power that you have left in your microphone visible there. So I buy the ones that have the rechargeable case because I want them to be able to be fresh when I pull them out of the case. But with this one, you're going to know when you plug that in, you might be in some trouble because you didn't charge it before you start recording, and then it shuts out on you. So let me turn this off, and what we're going to do now is we're going to clip this into my shirt where I had the other one clipped in that. We're going to wear it about right there. When it's this close to my face, I am seeing that I am getting much higher volume levels. Let me start that recording one more time. So I'm going to go back. And as you can see, I'm just talking normally here, and you can see that volume is now bouncing almost two-thirds away to the top. So right now it might be a little bit loud. The video might sound a little bit loud, but how does it sound? That's the point. How does it sound? I can adjust the volume again. See if I can go down on it. Pause. Yep, went down 1. So how's it sound? Still bouncing around mid-level right now, which I think should be a good volume level for me being indoors in a room that doesn't have any acoustic tiles or anything to kind of deaden the sound. Can you hear my aquarium running in the background? I got the doors open in the aquarium, so can you hear the pumps and can you hear the water gurgling from my filtration system? How's the noise cancellation? Usually high noise cancellation means you're going to get a little bit more muffled sound, but how's it sound as is, right out of the box? No changes in the settings. I think the volume's about medium where it was. There's a channel change again on here that it looks like it says it's on channel 19. I don't know how to change that quite yet, but I also have the ability to mute the microphone by hitting the power button, so we can try that one time. I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you're doing something where you don't want to hear, or you don't want somebody to hear what you're saying in your video, you can definitely mute the microphone. But right now, I mean, how's it sound? I'm doing this real time. I do not know how this sounds right now. I did watch some videos on the Pro Mic system from Amazon. Not sure if the quality of the sound from the Pro Mic to the Lite mic is going to be different, but it's to be expected. The Pro Mic was about $100. This one was, like I said, when I bought it at the time, about $40, and it seems like a decent setup. And also, again, if I'm out in windy conditions, you're going to have this wind muffle to cover up the end of the microphone, so you don't have a lot of wind cut out when you're out in windy outdoor situations. So sorry, 3 more things I'm going to tell you about before I close out this video, because I forgot to talk about them and I didn't talk about my last couple videos. They're important to me, but maybe not so important to you. But point number 1 I wanted to make was this receiver and a couple of other microphones I have. These receivers, I like them because they will allow you to listen to what you recorded after without having to unplug the dongle. The 7 Rhymes microphone does not allow me to do that. So it's important to me, because when I'm shooting videos like this and I want to hear whether or not I got the right clip or if the noise cut me out, I want to be able to just quickly go back to the video and listen to it. And it's a pain in the butt to have to pull the receiver out every time you want to do that. So I like microphones like this that allow me to keep the receiver in. Number 2 was, while I was doing the switchover, I had to take the case off. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm anal about my phones, and I don't even really want to touch them or mess with them without a case on it, because a slip and fall hazard is so likely. If you're on tile or outdoors, it's just going to mess up your phone. And my phones look brand new from the time I bought them to the time I trade them in. This is a pretty thin TPU case, and I wasn't able to plug the 7 Rhymes receiver into the phone with the case on it. And the last thing was, just because I'm anal and I'm used to shooting video with the camera facing the right side, the 7 Rhymes receiver has the vertical readout on it, and I'm looking at it right now, and I'm not looking at the camera because I had to switch them around. If you are anal like me and you don't want to see that upside down because it will drive you absolutely insane, yeah, I had to switch the orientation of the phone to get the receiver that way, to get the readout in the right orientation. So just 3 little things that may bug somebody who may be OCD and anal like me. Maybe not important to you, but just thought I'd let you know. So I don't know. What do you think? I've given you at least, I don't know, 3 microphones that I currently like right now. I'll probably put links to those microphones in their videos in the description somewhere. But is this $40 microphone the microphone for you? I think that a lot of the $20 or $30 microphone options are excellent for someone who just wants to get better quality sound and not want to keep up with the trends of the guys who just want to get in the video to show you they got a DJI mic on. Just not me. It's not me. But with that said, I'm going to end this video. Hopefully I've given you enough information to make an informed decision or purchase. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for supporting. Peace.